Good evening, it's Brian at Fitzpatrick's Garage, Dublin Road, Kildare. Brian is my name. I'm going to show you these 2015 Civic 1.4 Sport VTECs. Just www.hondacentre.ie is us. If you like us on Facebook, just facebook.com/Honda Centre Kildare, just if you want to see any of the information or get updates on stock that comes through. And then just a little box here will be here for about 10 seconds. If you put your cursor on that, that'll just let you subscribe if you think these videos are useful. Anyway, that's all the sales pitches out of the way for that. So these are 1.4 Sport Civic VTECs. So there's two of them there that have arrived in Milano red, which is a non-metallic red colour, and then orchid white, which is quite a popular colour white. So these are the models that are available for the start of 2015. In Ireland, I guess the diesel model in most manufacturers, whether it be Honda or Hyundai or Merc or Opel or whatever it is, people have been pushed towards diesel cars for the last few years, and it seems that some people have bought diesel cars and really never got a chance to maximise the efficiency on them. So we've had people coming back in trading in cars with very, very small mileage, and for the extra money they actually spent on the car, I don't know if they mightn't have actually saved any money over the long run. While they seemed like they were, lower running costs in terms of fuel efficiency, they would have spent, considerably more brand new. So like the likes of this car here, it's an extra €2,000 to go for diesel. And if you're not doing the mileage, it doesn't make any sense. But unfortunately, sometimes there's a habit of probably pushing people in salespeople, no different than myself, probably pushing people towards diesel cars. But say the likes of these cars, they're €270 a year for road tax. They achieve about 40 to 45 miles per gallon. And if you're not leaving town, you don't have any kind of problems like diesel particle filters, because there is a little bit of just mindfulness involved in having a diesel car, whereas these ones, it's no problem. It's really straightforward. The car's suited to driving in around towns and stuff like that. So both cars are the exact same spec, so they are just two different colours. So both of them have the nice daytime running lights on the front. This 1.4 VTEC engine is just open this one up for a sec. So these are literally just in, so they haven't been cleaned or anything like that properly. So let's have a look. So this unit here, 1.4i VTEC, very, very actually extremely robust unit, not troublesome in any way whatsoever. And the good thing about it is that it's got 100 horsepower for 1.4, which is pretty good. Fuel efficiency is as we were saying, kind of 45 odd miles per gallon, €270 a year for road tax, which is pretty good. And after that then, a sport spec will have, as we were talking about the daytime running lights, the big thing then at the front is front fog lights just down here as well. Double optic lights, so full and dip are separate. And down through here then, anti-lock brakes with emergency brake distribution and emergency brake assist. And things like the warning lights, the hazard lights come on if you slam on the brakes quite hard and stuff like that as well. Everything's colour coded. After that, once we lock these cars on the outside, the wing mirrors fold in and the windows come up and down as well. I think this one might have had a quick inspection, so let's see. So open, and yeah, they do. So that's it. So the windows go up and down. So it's had its inspection done. Or lock, close up the windows, folds in the wing mirrors. We open up the car, and then the wing mirrors open back out again, so they do. So after that then, electrics for windows and mirrors and stuff like that. I'll show you that on the red car because it's a little bit it's had a little bit further along the lines preparation wise. Little fins along here, and what they do is they actually deflect air in an aerodynamic way, same as the rear spoiler does as well, and that's one of the reasons it's economical in the diesel and the petrol. Probably hard to see underneath them cars, but basically they've loads of flat plastic sections underneath for aerodynamics as well, so they're all the reasons that they are quite economical as cars go. After that then, I'm just going to pop this boot. They don't come with a spare wheel, but you can buy one after, but they do come with a puncture repair kit, which is quite useful, and then boot and stuff like that sitting down there quite low afterwards. So you've got a nice big boot area unless you actually specifically put a spare wheel in it, but if you put a spare wheel you still have a reasonable boot as well anyway. Doors open at right angles, and then we have the magic seats which come up and fold into place. so they're quite good. And then after that, drop that back down, 3-3-point safety belts, 3 head restraints, and then after that child locks for rear windows and rear doors and stuff like that as well. So let's just have a look at this red one here as well. Totally indifferent on the colours actually. I like the two of them, but I know everyone's different, but red Honda Civics have always been very, very popular. One thing that's nice on the rear of them as well, so is they have these nice kind of LED style taillights. Nice diffuser along the back, which is the same as the white one. This camera's going out of focus a bit. Let's try and get it back in focus. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, so nice LED lights along the back, tinted rear glass, tint along here, black strip along here to complement the rear diffuser along the back. And then up front, so as we were saying, electrics for windows and mirrors. Over here then we have to turn off the alarm if you want, basically when someone's in the car but you want to lock the car on the outside. Traction control off, hide your lights, economy function, which basically guides the blue lights either side will change colour depending on whether you're driving economically or not. Average speed, miles per gallon, radio station, all that kind of information up through there, or you can put screensavers and things like that along there too. Revolution counter and fuel gauge and temperature. And then after that we have auxiliary and USB connectors down through here, which you can't see because it's really dark in here, but I promise you they're there. Just if you want to play music or charge an iPhone or Samsung or Android or whatever it is. So Bluetooth down along here because the sport model, volume controls for radio and CD, and cruise control over here so you can set and maintain or limit your speed as well. Usual radio and CD, and then dual zone climate control on driver and passenger sides over here as well. Safety wise, driver, passenger, curtain, side airbags, and then steel bars for side impact protection and stuff as well. So 6 forward gear gearbox then after that, and then when we go for reverse we get a reversing camera that comes up through there as well. So automatic headlights that come on at night, automatic wipers that come on when it rains. So that's basically a quick overview in the car, but there's tons more stuff. Ambient lighting, kind of hard to see, but if you look there you can kind of see it in my hand, and it comes from up there, and then what happens is it lights up that whole area down here, but like not in a way that's intrusive when you're driving. So just if you want to kind of guide where your hand is going, you can see small leather patches along here, just I suppose for comfort, for if your knee is in that area. And in 2015 and 14 they've also introduced these black sections along the steering wheel, piano black finish along the radio and stuff as well. So as we were saying, I think that petrol Civics are probably, and actually in a lot of manufacturers they've been ignored for the last few years, but they make a lot of sense, depending on your driving. If you don't do a lot of driving, if you're in around town or somewhere like that, I think it's totally sensible to have a look at the likes of a petrol car by the time you work it out, and we can do that with you. We can do a calculation, and generally it'll give you an idea whether you qualify to go and actually purchase a diesel car, or whether a petrol car is more sensible, and then to save yourself some money up front. We do some PCP plans on these cars as well, or hire purchase, so the rates are quite good. There's 4.9% at the moment on Honda Civic 2015 like this, which is really, really good. So give us a call, we can go through that with you. And then there's also servicing plans as well, which you can buy in the car, and your servicing's paid for the next 3 years. So Brian's my name, just if you want, 086 843 1945, and it's Fitzpatrick's Garage Kildare. We're a garage here that's here quite a long time, since the 60s, so hopefully we look forward to talking to you if we can be of assistance on the likes of the Civic Sport 1.4i-VTEC. Thanks.